the recording. Quick overview of what I've just said. Learning to master the art of communication, the art of connecting with other people, has so much to do with tuning in from your emotional level, your heart, and your soul, if you will, and learning how to put yourself in another person's shoes. And the entire time that you're having a conversation, it is not about you, it is about them, and allowing them the privilege of talking and expressing themselves. One of the things, if you listen to any of the talk shows that have psychologists and things on them, the great hunger for people, even though you may live in a city surrounded by hundreds of thousands of people, or if you're in a community and you may even have a good, strong church family or school family or neighborhood family, people still want the opportunity to express themselves, to be able to raise their hand and say, here I am, I'm important, I matter. And I want you to think about all of the people that are in your sphere, that you are in contact with, that how many times have you expressed to them that they matter?
Julie.
Nice to have you, Julie. But to express to people your gratitude for their role in your life. This attitude of gratitude is not just a cliche. It's just not a title for somebody's talk. If you live in an attitude of gratitude, I believe that there is a magnetic power that surrounds you, that draws people in, and they want to attach themselves to you because they can recognize in a very deep level, here is a real person. Here is somebody who cares or could care about me and my situation. The law of attraction is not just a statement. The law of attraction is what you put in motion when you are coming from a place of belief in yourself, a belief in your Creator, a belief in your family, a belief in your company, in your product, in your opportunity. This emanates from you because people are so in tune today looking for someone who can help them make a difference. There's so many people out there that are sort of awash, and just think about this. In times when we have all been stressed to the max, worries up the yin-yang, things we can't control, and one minute thing happens, but that was the straw that broke the camel's back. And it sent you into maybe less than a positive attitude, maybe less in control of your responses to people. But you guys, we have the ability to control our response to whatever happens to us. We do. We have that ability. So I'm going to turn this into talking to people about our products, about their futures, their dreams, our opportunity. People are hungry. They're hungry for a lifeline. That poster that was popular probably about 15 years ago of the kitty cat just hanging on by its claws on the edge of a wall, and I think the phrase was, just hang in there. Well, I know that certainly in the last 10 years, well, I guess I would say maybe in the last 40 years, I've had numerous times when that's exactly what I felt I was doing, hanging on for dear life with my fingernails and hoping that there would be a lifeline or somebody who could come in and put a stool underneath me so I could at least stand on my own until I found something more to do. People all about you are in that position. If it's not economical, it is health or the health of a loved one that concerns them. And we have answers that can help people. And that's, when you understand the gift that you have and the gift that you can be to other people, it brings a whole lot less stress in building your business. Because when you realize that your job is to offer information, not to convince, not to sell, but in the realm of marketing, we are there to educate people and simply ask them if it makes sense and what would they like to do with this information. I'll go to the medical field as a case in point. Doctors do not have time to keep up with the latest drugs. I mean, yes, they have a lot of great journals and things, but do you know it is drug marketing representatives who come into their offices and educate the doctors on why they should use this new drug from their company to treat their patients. Now, we don't deal in products or formulations that can kill people. We do not have to be approved by the FDA because of that, because nothing we offer can kill anybody. I had that question asked to me yesterday. Are these products approved by the FDA? And I smiled and I said, absolutely not. And they kind of, sat back from the table. And I said, you have to have approval from the FDA if what you're offering has proven could be detrimental to the health of somebody and even cause death. And they went, I didn't know that. I said, well, there was a long time that I didn't understand that either. But now that I do, I try to set the record straight. I want you to think today about what it is, all of the things that you know about your company, your products, yourself, your dreams and goals and aspirations. And I want you to sit up straight. And I want you just to send the message to yourself. I know what to do. I know what to say. I just have to believe in myself, relax, and engage. One of the biggest lessons every person has to learn is to trust themselves. I believe that we were all created with great talents and great capabilities to achieve anything that our hearts desire. But we have to learn to say, hey, you can do it. Hey, we've been over a bumpy road, but that was just something else trying to deter us from the future that is ours. Hey, I will get over any obstacle. I will go over it, around it, under it, or through it if I have to get where I want to go and to be able to provide the things that I want to provide for those that I love the most. Over, under, around, or through. Over, under, around, or through. Now, learning to ask the right questions. You can ask the right questions to the wrong people and not have success. And many times you can ask the wrong questions to the right people and have success beyond your wildest dreams because they were so focused on finding what they wanted that they would, if you will, it's kind of like they have a shovel in a great big pile of leaves or dirt or whatever, and they're going to shovel through all that stuff until they find what they're looking for. But your responsibility is to ask and educate and invite them to be part of what you're doing. And some will, some won't, so what next? Some will, some won't, so what next? Don't dwell on the people who walk away from you. Go find the next person. Now, knowing all of you, hearing your voices, I'm absolutely 100% sure that you have now watched